The key thing that ElectraMet is focused on is removing heavy metals from wastewater streams, both in wastewater and process streams. So in the wastewater, we're looking for discharge compliance. In process, we're looking to remove impurities. But then we go beyond that to recover those metals in a form that oftentimes can be valuable to the customer.
We have two markets that we found are really attractive combination of our technology and the customer's needs. The first one being microelectronics. That can be split into general microelectronics manufacturing and CMP waste that's part of the semiconductor foundry process. The reason for that is that we have a very elegant copper solution that captures and recovers the copper and generates a high-grade recyclable material for those foundries and/or microelectronics manufacturers. Second market where we found a very good fit is the lithium-ion EV battery recycling market. Again, we have a very reliable, elegant solution for the black mass and recovering and isolating the nickel, manganese, cobalt, and the copper in those processes.
With ElectraMet, you're able to avoid the use of a chemical in the first place, so it's a chemical-free process. And also you're not generating a sludge that needs to be disposed of off-site. What goes into our process is an electrical input, and then what comes out of the process is a solid material that you can then recycle either on-site or with a third party. In addition, we're able to use a lot of automation in our system, especially with electrical inputs that are driving the process, to lower the operator involvement that's traditionally used with most chemical approaches. In other instances, if you're not using a chemical to meet your wastewater treatment requirements, a lot of people can use ion exchange. An ion exchange can be used to specifically remove a metal from a solution using these specialized ion exchange beads. Now, while that process can be effective, sizing a system correctly for the variety of process implications that take place can be difficult. So if you have all of a sudden a high concentration of metal go through that system, it may not be able to react correctly to that. In addition, if you have process disruptions or other types of chemicals that are in your feed stream, they can negatively impact the ion exchange media and cause you to go out of compliance. ElectraMet, being an electrical-driven process, is able to not only remove those metals, but give you feedback in real time that that metal is being brought out of solution. In addition, other types of chemicals that are in a feed stream oftentimes won't impact the ElectraMet process the same way they impact ion exchange. And that means that the overall process can be more reliable and keep you in compliance or meeting whatever purity requirements you have for your process. Our work doesn't stop once the system is installed. So we employ a technology called ElectraLink that provides us not only remote monitoring, but also with the ability to help you run that system. So if you end up having a process disruption or some anomalous event, we can help run that system remotely and make sure that you're meeting production targets.
What it provides is real-time, 24/7 monitoring of your ElectraMet solution. It takes into account physical parameters and voltage, which is one of the things that we monitor to ensure that we're removing the metal. So what you get is a real-time feedback. You know that the process is working, and based off of the information that it provides, it also allows you to actively troubleshoot earlier in your process to see if there's manufacturing or process upsets that you may not be aware of.
We track pH, we can track metals concentrations, and we can do that from when the unit is actually initially installed. So we're able to take that data, compile a report, and you're able to use that data to not only provide compliance checks, but also future production planning. So the ability to scale this system can be integrated in with that historical data to better modify how you're going to change your production.
The additional value that that process delivers of being able to stream data into the cloud is that it allows you to visualize the data, it allows you to begin running analytics on the data, and even going to the point of machine learning and artificial intelligence so that we can optimize the process to make the customer's ultimate objectives be fully realized. With ElectraMet, we envision a future where heavy metals are removed from wastewater and process streams, recovered, and returned back into the economy and into our society in a beneficial way.